Hello and welcome to my channel, Kuromus here. Today I am bringing you a Paladin multiclassed into Storm Cleric. This will be a support character with great defensive capabilities, wide array of heals for our party, and decent melee and ranged combat. For close quarters, besides having 2 attacks, we will have access to divine smites, with plenty of spell slots to cast these. On top of that, we will have some variety of spells, mostly thunder and lightning, to complement our ranged combat. While this build is not particularly overpowered by any means, it is well rounded and offers a lot of flexibility to face different scenarios. I really hope you find the build interesting. Without more delay, let's begin. We will start our journey as a paladin. This will give us access to Lay on Hands, which is a very powerful heal for us to utilize. Also, we will use Divine Sense as a bonus action, giving us advantage against undead and fiends. Our subclass will be Oath of the Ancients, granting us access to Healing Radiance. Healing Radiance is a great area of effect heal that we can cast with a bonus action. For our ability scores, our main focus will be strength, while having some points in constitution, wisdom and charisma. For our skill proficiencies, we will focus on athletics and persuasion, since we will be a good aligned character. On our second level, we will continue as a paladin, and we will get access to our first spell slots. For our fighting style, we will choose defense, since we will be a support and defense character mostly. Here we can select some spells. We can start with Thunderous Smite. It synergizes really well with our build, but unfortunately will not scale up as we level up. Other great choices are Shield of Faith and Compelled Duel. Also, we will have a bit of healing in case we need it, but feel free to change to other spells as you see fit. Once we reach character level 3, we will get access to Divine Health. From what I've seen in my gameplay, I've never seen any disease, but still this is on the game. We will also get access to Nature's Wrath. We will be able to restrain an enemy at close range. Also, we can speak with animals and get Ensnaring Strike, which will let us attack and possibly restrain our enemy. Once we reach level 4, we will get access to our first feat. At this level, we will also get an additional Lay on Hands charge. For this build, since we are going for durability and tankiness, we will select Heavy Armor Master, which also will round up our strength up to 18. You can also boost your strength up to 20 if you decide to use the Hag's Hair on this character. We continue our progression and we reach to level 5. Here we will get our second attack, greatly boosting our melee capability. Also, we will have access to level 2 spells. Once we reach character level 6, we are going to multiclass into Cleric. We will focus on Cleric from now on, since we want to get our second feat as soon as possible. Here we will get access to very useful spells from the Cleric list. We will also get the subclass feature Wrath of the Storm. This will spend a reaction once we get hit, and we can return some lightning or thunder damage. Thanks to this domain, Thunder Wave will always be available and memorized for us to use. Once we reach character level 7, we will continue our progression as a cleric. Here we will get access to Destructive Wrath, a powerful feature of the Tempest Cleric subclass that will allow us to maximize our thunder or lightning damage. At character level 8, we will progress our third level in the Cleric class. getting at access to second level spells. Here we will have Shatter always memorized and ready to use. We will also get access to Gust of Wind. On top of this, we will also be able to memorize some other spells. Here I will encourage you to choose Spiritual Weapon, as it is a very useful spell and it will only consume a bonus action to cast. Aid will be a great choice as well, since it will increase the maximum health of all our party. We can use a higher level spell slot to increase the bonus health further. At character level 9, we will progress the cleric class to level 4. Here we will choose our second and last feat for this build. It is going to be ability improvement strength. It is not reflected here, but with the heavy armor master feat our strength will be total of 20 points. Here at this point you can choose the last level of Paladin if you are looking for the aura, or continue your progression as a cleric. Here in the guide I prefer to continue as a cleric because I want to get access to the third level spells. Keep in mind at this point we will have some higher level spell slots, so some of these spells we will be able to cast them with empowered effect. Once we reach character level 11 we will pick our last level in Paladin. The Paladin's aura of protection will increase the party's saving throw equal to the charisma modifier, in this case +2, since we did not invest that much in that particular attribute. To finish the build, at level 12 we will get Thunderbolt Strike, adding a 3 meters pushback to our lightning and thunder damage. Now that our build is complete, and before watching some footage, let me share with you my choice of spells. Here something to keep in mind is we need to have both spell books set up, the Paladin one and the Cleric one. You can see on the footage which spells I did choose, so if you want to pause to read, feel free to do so. So here's the combat footage. We want to start with aura of protection, as well as protection from poison. Keep in mind this is a support character, of course it's not a powerhouse, it is not supposed to destroy these guys as with the other builds. However, as you can see I managed to do it, but it took me a little bit longer than usual, but that is also to showcase how this character, once you run out of spells, you will still have way higher utility than your usual cleric that cannot attack in melee, or your wizard that can only throw cantrips and stuff like that. Here keep in mind that upcasting Thunderous Smite will not give you extra damage, so make sure you utilize the Divine Smite for upcasting and the Thunderous Smite for utility and pushback.
shouldn't have made me... Another fight. Let's go. Death won't take me yet. Can't stay idle. I won't give in. You've made a grave mistake.
That guy just joined the battle last moment, so I will not include that footage, but just let you know that I managed to kill him too, because this took way too long, but at the same time I thought it was fair to include the full footage. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this build and you find it useful, and hope to see you in the next video. Adios!